I gotta reset OBS because this shit is fucking awful. I hate that it did it again. I should have just checked again, but also you hit record and it should record. Like that's something that should just happen. I guess it's because I had to like install a plugin and now OBS is fucking broken. We're on a streak right now. We're on the 24 streak. I'm so fucking pissed. Here is where we're at. That all of that commentary feels like it just went out the door. I seriously, I'm resetting OBS after this fucking recording, which is just another thing to add to the things that I gotta do today. As you may see, the run is going pretty well. I'm so sorry, man. I can't believe that fucking OBS is this dog shit. It's again, it is my fault for not double checking. But OBS fucking sucks. We have a Democulus on the 24 streak. So I'm trying to have fun. And all of the fun is it feels like it's completely void cuz OBS just doesn't record when you hit the please start recording blue button. We have rearranged your buttons. I hit the recording button and it still didn't go off because whatever Streamlabs thing I installed and then uninstalled because I didn't want to use Streamlabs fuck Streamlabs, I think is really what it comes down to. is how I feel. It has been nothing but misery. By the way, let's fucking shill our fucking shitty ads. Actually hate Streamlabs. We were talking about do I think this sword is good? And the answer to that is yes. Obviously, it's very strong, especially if you put yourself in a position where you don't get hit. The problem is, if you get hit, obviously, you have the risk of having the run end instantly at any point. Which is scary, especially when you're doing, like, long-term, like, win rate goals. But also... That's a health up. Okay. What really makes it scary? Well, not really. It's fault. It is. So over time, Isaac has I think getting to boss rush has been a lot harder than it used to be. And the causes for that. Holy shit! By the way, This is an easy room to like brain jam yourself while like talking, and I'm so glad we have the soul because that is the second hit I could have taken where soul saved me. Over time I've always like been annoyed at some of the things that can happen when trying to go fast in this game, because unlike most roguelikes, you can't just like run past things. You have to beat rooms unless you have a surplus of bombs, which I do have a surplus of bombs. But boss rush has always been annoying to me because it's like getting there really isn't a factor. Like, obviously there are like little min and max sort of things you can do that help you actually like get there in time. But there's also things like, I don't know, like bosses spawning in regular rooms that just take significantly longer to kill than a normal room, which is a good time to put a boss here. But you know, I have a lot of damage right now, so that ended up not being like that big a factor. And then there's also like the grubs that can spawn on every floor, and then nowadays we have the little arena rooms have like a little animation now that plays to tell you, okay, this is where that enemy is spawning. And that's still like, now that room previously did not have an issue of, depending on which one it is, like 2 to 6 seconds of your run is now dedicated to just seeing where the enemies are spawning and then having them not spawn. Which, you know, over time, those little adjustments, you know, they make the difference a lot of the time. I have gone through many, many runs, obviously, in this game, and a lot of those runs recently, like, honestly, hey, I don't really want either of those. Okay, so mom's knife is really good. We're gonna take mom's knife. But a lot of those the little things have happened where it's like, oh, you get to the mom fight. I have homing. What homed? What made the homing happen? What? Is it not homing? It's just weird with I guess it's just weird with the skipping stones. I make it to like mom, and then I'm like 5 or less seconds too late to actually like win. And it's like, even right now, I'm in a good situation where it's like, hey, you've got like a god run, and it's like you still only have like 2 minutes to go fight this boss. It's like, I guess I was just lucky and I went the right way. So it's very much not dependent on whether or not you were like fast enough to be able to beat the run. Honestly, like, I don't even really care for either, like, anything here, honestly. Reroll. We could like go double on funny, on like really bad shot speed, but it's like stupid high damage. Like some of the oh my flies are gonna be crazy. So just like little things like that. I'm obviously not being super efficient right now, which I haven't been hit yet, which is a good factor of why that's the case. I'd rather have something better. Or nothing, honestly. And that really just causes this sword, the little dagger, to be more risky, just because of the fact that, hey, let's say you're on the blue baby fight. I think my last time I had the dagger, I was on blue baby and I died to it. Let's say for some reason you die there. LOL, I guess. How many of those like boss death animations did I go through that could have been the difference maker there? Actually ended up mattering at the end, and I ended up losing the run because of it. But that's the risk. That's part of the risk factor of this item entirely. So it's like, it makes sense, ultimately, that it's like that. But that risk factor is there. Like that spawning and taking longer to die and all of that. It makes it a little more risky. So as an apology for OBS being fucking trash, by the way, I will do another run, because this one would have just been like super short. I feel so bad about the fact that OBS, I guess, needs an extra like check-in to not like fuck up a recording, because this is not the first time like this week that's happened. Like, I've felt bad about like just not hitting the record button before it's happened a few times. But that was just because I like fully forgot to like hit the button entirely, right? This is just the program deciding, hey, I'm fucking trash. Go fuck yourself. That's what it's coming down to, and it's very like, it's a really easy way to tilt me, I guess. It very much sucks, and it sucks too, because I was on like a little bit of a feel better about the fact that I'm able to talk while playing a video game at the same time, and then pause when something stressful happens on the screen that might cause me to be super disappointed and get hit. The risks of getting hit right now are pretty low. Like, if I was Tainted Lost right now, I would be, like, pretty confident. But I also It takes me a little. It takes a little long to charge this knife. That also is a little funny. This might be a difficult room. We're gonna take it very, very cautious. Because these enemies are... They're one of the harder ones. They're not as hard as they used to be from Flash Isaac. You know what's one thing that I'm glad did not make it into this recording, I guess, is when an enemy was very close to hitting me with me immediately having this item. I said I don't want the enemy to come in my face, and that was like not perceived well, like not the words I should have said in judgment, but also I think it obviously is peak comedy. So I brought it up again, just because we can't let that one slide, you know? Is it? Oh shit, this might be a room I don't want to be next to. Okay, hold on. The game lagged. I don't know if that showed up. The game lagged for a moment, and it could have been bad because I was being targeted by an enemy. This is very close to getting hit by a beam. Infinite bombs. I don't know if I'm going to use those. Ooh, look up. I have soul. I don't got to worry too much about these enemies, right? Other enemies, not so much. I don't feel super confident on some other enemies. Panic button could work well as something else, but I would need to get a something else for panic button to work. I don't know if that gasp I just did showed up, but I can feign confidence. Let's charge this up. Okay, so we have like an insane amount of damage. No devil deal, unfortunately. Still have not taken damage. Pretty good. This is a room I bomb usually. Like, not out of, but like destroy those guys with bombs just because like it's a lot safer. Okay, you are a... Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that just happened. Our flies are probably doing like 100+ damage, by the way. I just want to point that one out too. We're pretty stacked on damage. I really should realistically not worry about dying. Or like even getting hit to begin with. Like these are both honestly not even useful to me. And honestly, Abel, if you want me to be 100% honest, probably puts us in more risk of getting hit by like an enemy getting knocked into us or something like that, like something kind of cheeky. So maybe shouldn't have picked it up. I'm obviously like not considering that something like that might happen the moment I walk into a room and pick up an item and get an item and then want to like see if it can affect me positively, even though like ultimately in the grand scheme of things with my extremely high damage output thanks to mom's knife plus 2 damage multiplying items, that factor probably doesn't even matter. That is an insanely funny thing to get. Let's just like chill out. These enemies are just don't like backpedal into them. Hello, Ghost. I appreciate your cooperation on behalf of everyone here. I'm like, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say other than the fact that, okay, so we are effectively, we officially are like against the clock. Let's just hope that tragedy doesn't strike. I can be a lot more aggressive now, and I'm willing to do that because, like, honestly, I don't even know if I want to open these chests. I don't think we need them. Maybe a speed up comes out of them. His confidence shatters. Doesn't this block it? We're gonna take this, by the way. I don't think that blocks it. Let's just re-roll these. Candy heart, I guess. Jelly belly would be good. We don't take damage from explosives, by the way. I just want to point that one out. Yeah, go fast. Okay. The damage seems a little goofy. I didn't even consider the fact that damage immunity to bombs would probably help me like go faster. Please do not fall on my head. Realistically, I should be like safe. We're gonna take this because like contact damage is probably like a silent killer here. Honestly, should have killed that guy last. Could have gotten dead cat. Wait, no, it's no, he gives Yum Heart. Yeah, that is the one that gives dead cat. You die. We're going against the clock, but it seems like the clock's in our favor. I don't want to like tempt fate by like making too much of like a positive for this, because it could just end in tragedy like very quickly. Without warning, as is like the item, the nature of the item. Double shot. I could go back and grab it, but that's probably like 4 milliseconds. Here's Grubs, by the way. The boss died faster than the fucking Grubs, by the way. We need to go. We're honestly like worse off maybe with Epic Hack. Our damage is like really good. So that was really good. Now, unfortunately, half of that recording didn't even happen. So, let's just do the 25 streak now. Let's like go again. As a apology for OBS fucking sucking dick. Now, okay, so obviously we got some things here. I think I'd rather have teleporter. I'm gonna be honest. Teleporter is not very good, but I'd rather have it. As you have probably heard me say a lot of times, Isaac's Heart is my favorite item in the game. I would say it flip-flops between like the two. But candidates 2 and 3 are like the bouncy tiers, rubber cement, and technology 1. I love this item. It is easy candidate for second favorite or first favorite item in the game. Or not first favorite, second or third favorite. It really just depends. It really just depends on how recently it's been since I've gotten it. But also, like, laser tiers are just fun and good. So that's why I like Tech 1. And bouncy tiers are not only good, but they're also like funny, and they lead to like some of the funniest like synergies in the game. And also, like, they tend to double hit enemies despite the fact that they really shouldn't, and they do a lot of good things for you. Judgment, Hierophant, we want that one. I was about to just like, is that 2 judgments? Judgment. Well, that one's not really. Well, that one's not really. Ace of Spades or Ace of Clubs. I think I'd rather get some keys when I do this. Not from this specifically. I don't think we're even going to be able to. Okay, that doesn't work the way I was thinking it does. Health up. We have a soul heart guaranteed. Okay. We're going to take a second to go back to this this curse room. Also, I don't think they're going to pay out anymore because of the fact that they paid out. Okay, so I did have a red heart. Well, I also got an HP up. Well, I don't know what my health is yet. I'm going back here. And we're going to get, like, troll bombs. Okay, actually 5 bombs right now. Bob's Curse. I'm happy on a Democulus win. I'm still not happy. I'm so mad that OBS, like, I'm blaming Streamlabs for it. So, like, the thing that I can do, I didn't actually want to walk into that guy. I want to be honest. Is I can just click into the window and hit the fucking record button and it works the first time. But apparently, if I'm in the window, it just doesn't happen. Because this happened on Ball X Pit last time. And that sucks. So I'm like, there's a lot of aggravation there. Maybe I wanted bombs instead, but I also do not need them. Okay, so I didn't have any soul hearts. We are very fortunate to our donation machine, but I'm also gonna take this item. Mr. Me, you can miss me with that. I don't really care for it. Bombs are key. You know what? That solves the situation I just said. Maybe I wanted like something to like get me more bombs when I picked the two, and then the game was like, "Oh, you said more bombs? Oh, rope." And it delivered. It gave me the item I wanted, which is really funny that I usually am annoyed by A bombs are key, honestly, but in this situation, honestly, I'm super happy for gaining it. So this should be like, yeah, great for getting a little bit of extra health. We'll do two of them. Health down, speed down, unfortunately, and a lemon party. Yeah, these are solid. If I want to go get back and get Mr. Me, I can. I really don't, because I don't think the item is very good, and it's also a Rick and Morty joke. And I gotta say, do people still watch Rick and Morty? I don't know. I don't watch TV, so I don't really know. And I know like a lot of people hate season 3, but the episodes I've seen of season 3, I'm like, they're kind of funny. It's a little weird. There's some shit in it that I'd be like, okay, that's a little bit suspect, but as far as like being funny, I mean, it was fun. It was a bit funny. But also like Mr. Me Seeks annoys me, so I don't I don't respect the reference to it. I'm thinking about it now. There are actually like so many references to that particular character. I guess that was like, I mean, it was a good episode, so I see the appreciation for it. So unfortunately for Little Plume, I choose violence, and we don't really want your like your little item. I'd rather have this. That's pretty good. And honestly, we're gonna do Devil Deals twice in a row. This is probably gonna get me hit. Like, I'm gonna lose this bone heart for this. Well, it doesn't really matter now. I guess we just don't. We're gluttons of punishment. This could be another like easy way to lose the streak, but I also could probably just get some soul hearts. So, Blood Oath. I don't know about its reputation. I would say it's a really strong item. It gives you 2 of the stats you want in exchange for something I might not care too much about, which is like my red health for certain amounts of times. I am always advocating that something like, I guess even Razor Blade, now that it's got another buff that makes it pretty decent for this exact reason. Spending your red health. Not just like, it's not just like your reason you're like, your run is continuing and you're not just like on the sad wheel screen. You can spend it like a resource, and Blood Oath is like a perfect item to demonstrate the fact that, hey, a resource like this is meant to be spent in Isaac, as it gives you some of the best stats in the game that you could want, which are speed and damage. And I think those are 2 of the most important stats. I would say speed is the most important stats. Belly button I'm okay with. I do like trinket space. I give that item like shit sometimes just because it shows up in the item room pool, and I'm like, I'd rather just get like something like that from a shop. You know, sometimes you can't make that decision. We are gonna go in here, get Curse of the Tower. Not nearly as good as an item. I'm not gonna do the... I hit that button. As the previously stated one. In fact, it is a little more risky, and I also don't see a reason for even using it. Also, I don't know if it's gonna result in problems for me. Thinking about it now, if the bombs trigger on the start of the floor, that's probably not that good. But something like razors, I think is actually like a decent item. I don't like it that much just because it was like a damage increase only for the room, and it's not as useful. But I really like. I can't even remember the name of its name. Like, it's just, I guess it's not a good sign that I can't remember the name of fucking... I genuinely like this item and I can't remember the name of it. It's the hurt yourself and do 40 damage to the room. Blood Rights. That's the name of it. And I don't know why that just couldn't cross my mind. But I like Blood Rights. I think it's a surprisingly useful item. In spite of its reputation as a pretty subpar item. We do have trinket space, so I mean we can take this one. And obviously this one does something, so I'll actually use it. And now with this one, you lose all your red hearts, so it puts you in a situation where you're probably going to be banking on your soul hearts for the remainder of the run. Which, you know, I think for the trade-off of just doing more damage, obviously I feel like that is a trade worth taking. But then you also have to, like, especially when you're in hard mode, it's harder to get those hearts to begin with, so my bonus is probably not going to be nearly as high as it is on this floor as it will be on the next one. So it does require some maintaining, maybe some min-maxing to do more rooms just so you actually end up getting more heart drops, maybe looking for your super secret room, which I'm going to do ahead, yeah. Go ahead and just check both these spots, and if it's not there, then I'm just going to go ahead and dip. I haven't gotten this pill yet, so, I mean, it's a pill. It's Retrovision. We don't really want that one, honestly. I don't know if there's a controversial statement that you... I mean, I'm glad they, like, made it not look nearly as, like, painful. Like, just blurry. I would go as far as to say is I actually like the aesthetic of this more now. Well, obviously, I don't think they should resprite like everything in the game. They should just need a different filter to be putting on it instead of just making things blurry. It's just a good time. I'm just gonna stick with what I have, trinket wise. And you know what? I'm thinking about it now. Losing that recording, so that does actually work as I was expecting it to. And there we go. There's like most of our health back there. I tried to use the thing and get it. I guess we verped. Wait, that's weird. That's a strange situation right there we found ourselves in. The verp the pill. Can I infinitely verp? Let's do retrovision and then verp again. And retrovision again. I'm not gonna keep spamming it. Okay, I guess I just am blind. I didn't think that was that close. Hey, it's that retrovision screwing with my vision. Oh, I should definitely still be being careful, because, hey. It is connected to here, so let's just do a sneaky strat and get in this room, maybe increase our devil deal chance, maybe get, like, anything but magic skin. Okay, there you go. Bombs are key again. I don't see any reason not to, like, keep using it, right? You're gonna snipe me with that. So we have all our red hearts. This item is actually like insane with bone hearts, especially when you can protect them with more soul hearts. Bone hearts in general are just like really, really strong. How good is this run? I feel like we have, like, mostly utility, and it's actually because we do, and an extra life, which I might end up not using ever. Okay, so that's like, that's probably better than Magic Mush, and it's also nice because it, like, Teleporter is probably going to not receive a lot of use throughout this run, as its usability is too niche. So that really just like fixed everything. Is that a third trinket slot? No. We can't do that one. That would be too powerful. Swallowing my trinkets would be nice. So that's why you should I should try to buy that other item, because what if it ends up being Baby Bender? What if it ends up trying to be my favorite spacebar item in the entire game? That's called, well, it's not actually my favorite. I would say my favorite non-dice is probably Smelter. And then the dice being, you know, because you can... You know how the dice work. You've played Isaac before. If you don't know how the dice work, well, it's like, oh, of course you love D6. It's the best item in the game. I'm like, no, I'm talking D4, like, friend. Or D100. Because it's effectively just a better version of D4. Because it can reroll spacebar items, unlike D4. Which is like... And then you can get more things to D4. And it's just really strong. So we don't know what any of these are. I think we just take them, right? Like, take this. Okay, so Sacrificial Dagger. One, I'm glad it's like a 1-heart item. Despite the fact that it was like a god item before. That's a huge use case right there. Do I take Dead Cat here? I guess for the experimentation. As long as it doesn't remove my bone hearts, yeah, that's not that bad. The range down, you know, I could be more like torn up about it. Like, I don't know how that one's gonna affect my life running here in the future. That's a better version of Teleporter. Do I want to spend like the money to get it? Not really. Especially not with that. I'm just gonna buy another one of these. Car battery is, like, insanely good. I guess we can just hold anything we want. So what do we have this run? Like, genuinely... Okay, so we can buy car battery. So it might end up being, like, useful for, like, another item we end up getting. Maybe, like... Maybe I should play that for Teleporter 2.0 and hope that I get it first try. I mean, I don't know what else I'm going to be doing with my money here. Okay, you know, that's pretty solid. Okay, we have extra lives and inventory space. Is this run? I'm gonna try for the error room this floor. I mean, I might as well, right? Which means I would definitely need to find my secret room, though, which might prove a little difficult, especially if I'm gonna be spending well, you know, the bomb gave me 2 bombs back. So it can't be there. And I hate this room, so we're just gonna, like, like, do that. Fight this boss. And, yeah, we'll do a little bit of extra damage to bloat. I might actually use my, my pill here on bloat here. Rare situation where I'm gonna use my PP ability, and it's gonna hurt you, and I'm gonna get one back. Rare lemon party use. I gotta say, I'm pretty stoked for it. So this run is gonna tank in like rate. we're gonna go way slower, mostly because in order to do that we actually have to find our secret rooms, which proves to be possibly more difficult. We gulped both our trinkets, and we got another gulp back for it. So we do have a gulp in our run, which is awesome. I'm actually like super happy for that. It would have been a little nicer because I did have a couple trinkets I'd left behind that I would have been like okay with having, but they're also not like game changing. The real good one is the fact that we now have the stat boost, so long as we stay in we don't use our item, which unfortunately we will probably be using our item quite frequently, so we are going to be losing out on that damage bonus. Really, it's the damage we want from it. I'm like, it is an all stats up, so I guess I got to give it that credit. Of course, I should be giving it that credit. Those stats pretty solid. Not as good as the no charge one, but in a situation like this, I don't know if that could even be useful. Probably shouldn't even be using bombs on any of these rooms, just because I want to have more bombs for this future here. But also, I mean, that's another tinted rock. Hopefully we can get you to, like, we'd have to wait a little bit more. There you go. Effectively. Didn't have to use it. Let's fight this room. And then hope that we get an I am error room, because I did get the, was Dead Cat this floor? No, Dead Cat was the curse room floor. I don't even think I got a deal I'm thinking about now. I didn't. So it doesn't matter what we get out of this. It would end up being positive. Even if it was something I wouldn't end up even using, I could still at least say that I got the dopamine for managing to get a teleporter 2.0 proc. And then we can leave it at that. I'm not going to take that bone heart just because I'm going to put it in the front. So let's just go. There's a devil deal. I don't really care for this item. I'm gonna be honest. I'll take it. I mean, I guess I will. But what does suck, we will take this now actually, for this reason, is we don't have as big of a bonus now when we. Oh, that's obviously not what you want to do right before you go to the next floor and get this this thing to pay out. I'll just buy this. Yeah, there's a reason to buy that, or like to pick that up. Could just like start a floor with a teleport. But we're not gonna get as big as a damage bonus here. And honestly, looking at my items, I think a lot of our strengths right now is that damage bonus. Single target damage, not great. Yeah, we're only at like the 5 damage. We're basically default tiers without having the stat bonuses on either of our things. But you're doing Maw the Void now, which is like, you know, I did just discredit it. I'm just mad the damage bonus got taken off of it. So for like enemies that it can shred, it's gonna shred them. But I've never been like super fond of it since the removal of the damage bonus on it. I'm also sitting here with Teleporter 2.0, and I'm like, I already literally just had to do a single run that took like forever. I don't see a point to even picking up duct tape, at least not with this. And I'm sitting here with Teleporter 2.0, and I'm like, do I want to do that every floor after like having to record another run immediately? Usually I take like a small break. Maybe I eat, which was what I was gonna do after this recording. Maybe like, I don't know, dude. It's laundry day for me. And I was like, I can like do a Isaac run real quick before I start the next recording. And on top of that, here's another like little funny gaff for you. Still don't have a backlog, so this is gonna be going up at like an hour late again on my actual channel. No backlog. I need to record the backlog today. Is like do that backlog recording. Maybe even stay up a little later recording. I usually don't try to like record, but also I like stream until like 12 sometimes. So like 12 p.m. Well, actually it would be a.m. at that point. You get the picture. It's still like dark out by the time I'm done, so maybe I can just like record. But also I really want to eat. So I don't know. Maybe I should just like not use Teleporter 2.0. It is really good. I remember like a Isaac YouTuber. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember which one it was. Was it Matt? He just kind of did like a vote, like YouTube votes. Be like, hey, obviously, I would think I would rather try to get some more money. We're gonna think about the power. We might go a little crazy trying to get this. We have, dude, this is gonna be like so good. Me coughing like that. Necropolis 2. Okay, we're actually gonna look for the secret room. Like super difficult situation where I need to find the secret room. How much money do we need? Okay, so we need a bit of money. It can't be there. So I'm looking for the secret room here. I just really want Mom's box when I have, you know, like 2 gulps. 2 gulps. We get it here guaranteed. Because even if we don't get money there, we get Steam sale, and that just makes that so much easier. What we're gonna be losing for now. I mean, shit. I might as well just buy this, right? Okay, so obviously, like, that's really good. And I'm gonna drop this. And I might just gulp these. I'll be honest, I might just gulp these. Yeah, let's do it. We lose that on our small damage bonus from that. In exchange for the ability to, occasionally cycle through very, very strong items that might assist us. Just helping killing enemies and like maybe doing like, you know, all the things trinkets do, which is basically everything. And I'm excited for that. Which means this run is gonna, if by that same coin, hey, it's effectively still a situation where we're gonna be doing less and less. There's blood rights there, which is good. I guess we could take the sacrifice and, you know, like, we can definitely do this too. We lose that on the full damage bonus, but we have the potential to get synth oil. And that's like precisely what I would want. We don't get any. Well, actually, I think we do get like the half heart one. We don't even get stabbed. And it's the XL floor. This run has a lot more potential right now. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I got hit there, but you know what? I'm not gonna make a huge fuss of it. I was like, dude, I just killed you. Why are you there still? Okay, so that's weird. That can't be the boss, so I'm just gonna go to the left here. Precisely a good room to, or like a good floor to be like, yeah, I'm not gonna, we're not gonna be doing shenanigans with Teleporter 2.0, probably. Tick is like okay. That's also pretty okay too. I don't want to get trapped here. Okay, I walked into it. Dude, I'm getting like hit by these enemies like way more than I used to. But do I want Tick? I think I do. I'll take Tick. And then I don't want the skull. It's pretty much useless, honestly. I don't really vibe with it. That's a soul heart. I'm glad to have that. You know what I had? Like I'm realizing now. I have something called ceremonial dagger with the added bonus of being awesome. I don't think I want any of those. It's also funny because I have regular Ankh right now. We have a lot of good stuff. This is a weird hodgepodge kind of run where it's like, is the damage output that good? Like, it's like our run is really good right now without our damage being the standout thing. We have so many random little items that help synergize that we can make up for that damage not being as optimal as we would want it. Now, that doesn't make the troll bombs from my item like not suck. I'm still gonna take it because it's good, and I was like, we're gonna bank on the fact that we're about to get another gulp anyway because we have that other trinket, and we're gonna get hit here unfortunately. And I haven't killed an enemy, and this thing's not charging. Oh, it does. It does work, I guess. I didn't know that. I don't know if that's a buff they did. I always thought they treated that as like you activated it. Okay, we're not about to get like a bunch of damage on you. Consolation prize. What's it gonna level up? Tears. See that our damage is not that good. Our build is very good. Please get this. Okay. Now this is a situation where we're not nearly as powerful because we actually would have to be close to this bullet hell boss to be able to benefit from our like all of our little like shields and close-up damage things. Okay. And we get a double deal, and the double deal's goated. It's like it's probably worth the 2 bone heart. I mean, then we just don't gotta worry about nothing, right? And I'm not gonna take that. I think that's way too far to be taking that shiny rock. I mean, I guess we'll gulp both of these, get another gulp, and then just continue. Maybe shoot these fires. Okay, never mind. We also I just realized we have Ankh, Dead Cat, and we have 2 guppy items. So I should be trying to focus on getting one of those. Unfortunately, I'm not doing that, and I don't think I care. Which I'm pretty sure we had Guppy's head this run, or was that last run? No, it was last run because still had the dice. I didn't want to give that up. Which was a valid play. Speed down. I don't think I want that. Getting a lot of this enemy. Speed down, range up. I do like that change. Honestly, like not having to pick them up again if I forgot what they were. Guy complains about item descriptions in his item description game. in his wiki game. I like this speed. Okay, so we're just gonna stop using. Get butter and a luck up, or like increased chance for chests. Actually, hold on. It's like a good time to get that right at the end of the run on like right before chest. It is increased chest, and I think it's increased chest drops. Maybe it's not that useful. Oh, that's where we're gonna get this right here. Okay, we didn't end up getting it. You gotta make your calls. Sometimes those calls don't matter, and you fail them. You continue. Also, not even gonna stress. Upload's gonna be 8 p.m. No biggie. Okay, let's not. Let's keep the stats for the fight. Thank you for spawning an enemy, by the way. Like spawning an enemy is the best thing you could do for me. Cause like now our actual stats are like pretty insanely good. Especially if you like spawn one enemy and I just do this. And honestly, I should just be doing that to you to begin with, because that blocks literally everything. I guess I got hit. I don't know what hit me. I guess I walked too close into him, maybe. And here we go. Check this out. Okay, well I should probably like check you out. So I can move on to the next customer and delete you from this world. There you go, done. Health-wise, we're not great. Lives-wise, we got like 11 of them. So I don't think we're at any risk of dying. Thanks for the bombs. I don't really think I need bombs, I'm gonna be honest. If I needed bombs, so obviously we're gonna take this. It's gonna make this, it just makes it better. Like, actually, it just outright makes it like, maybe like right in front of me. It's a little worse, maybe. Doesn't matter, we just got this. That home's in, okay, yeah. So we gulp these, get another, okay, we didn't end up doing it, but. The thing is, all of these have increased, like, effectiveness, because we have Mom's Box. Which is, hilarious. And, hey, boss can't even be there. I'm gonna assume that, like, Blue Baby's at the top there, where it makes sense for Blue Baby to be, so we're gonna try to get there. Hey, you spawned an enemy. Congratulations, you're dead now. Thank you. I'm gonna go and continue. And even if my assessment is wrong, hey, I can just teleport right back to the beginning and probably go to one of the other dead ends. Yeah, our build is just it's just a good old build. I mean, I guess we could do this. And have the bonus for like the fight. What else would I want? We're getting a lot of bomb items all of a sudden. By a lot, like, obviously 2. 2 is, I guess, a lot. But it's funny that it happened twice, you know? It's not even the quote, but, you know. It's it's the same sentiment. I really need to, like, eat. Libra, give me that. It's really good. Libra Nunayers over here looking at me shooting 3 times like not 3 times faster, but double speed, and with the like the price of literally like one one cheesy gordita. It's pretty solid. Without hesitation, I think that Libra is almost always good. Because you also break the Tears Cap, which we did there. Yeah, that was a run that went crazy. That was the hey, sorry for fucking OBS being butt ass. But if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't, check my description. I'll see you in the next one. Should I record more today? I should eat food and probably do the laundry first before I do that. But that's irrelevant to you, so I'm gonna go.